Hi, I'm Alex. I'm doing a 3000 push-ups challenge in June for Teenage Cancer Trust, and this is day 10, which means we hit our first big milestone, 1000 push-ups.
Yeah, 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 all the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. All the crazy shit I did tonight, those would be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 all the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for the night. That would be the best therapy for me. All the crazy
Right, so I'm going to tell you how I started working in a car wash. So around the end of January 2013, yeah, that card boy thing then wasn't bringing too much money, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna start looking for another job, a different job, a proper job. So it was too much, even with police and stuff. It wasn't worth it at that point. And that friend of mine that came over and visit, he had a friend, and that friend's cousin worked in a car wash, and he left that job, and he said, look, if you want to go, just go there. He gave me the address. Go there next morning and tell them like this. Tell them you've got insurance. He's going to ask you if you got insurance number. Tell him yes. I didn't have that, and he will ask you if you ever worked in a car wash before, and you'll have to say yes. And I didn't even own a car. I didn't even know how it works in car washes, and yeah. So because I was living in that house with 11 people, they all had different jobs, but this guy he used to work in a car wash, and I said, right. I went to the shop. I got him a big bottle of beer, a big barrel of beer. I said, right, come on, let's sit at the table. So I keep pouring him drinks and say, right, now explain to me, how does this car wash work? And he said, right. He starts telling me what's the process, like cars coming. You need to remember the things they're using, like drag gush and the waxes and stuff, all of them, whatever they called, for washing the car. I said, right, car's coming, and he explained to me all the process. So when I went next morning, that guy was an Albanian, was run by Albanians, and that guy asked, I said, look, I'm looking for a job. Do you got anything for me? He looked at me and said, do you have insurance number? I said, yeah, I do. And then he said, all right, and do you ever worked in car wash before? Oh yeah, I did. So he said, right, come tomorrow, no, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, be here. I said, all right. So I went home. I keep asking this guy again, another bottle of beer, and I keep asking him, and he keeps telling me, right, you do this, do that. And then next morning, 9 o'clock, I was there, and I was lucky because the boss, the guy who I spoke to, he wasn't there, and he was a bit late, and there was just these other Albanians, but they were just like washing cars. That was it. They didn't own the place, and I remember like it was yesterday. First first car came over, a Ford Galaxy. It was an Addison Lee, like a taxi car. And the way they were doing it there at the car wash, you'll have a jet wash on both sides. So one works from the left, one was jet washing from the right. And this guy says, right, come on, let's wash this car, both of us. I said, all right, then. Took jet wash, he took jet wash. We start washing the car, and I'm telling you, I wet him. He was all wet, because I didn't know how to use it. So he was all wet, all wet. He had to take his clothes down and put it in the dryer because he was so wet. Yeah, right. So anyway, that one passed, and then they keep telling me, "Oh, bring that stuff, bring that stuff," and I just looked, fucking, what was that? So I just grabbed something that I thought it was. No, 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 it's the other one. Oh, right. So I went and took the other one, and then we start hoovering. With hoovering was alright because not really much, is it? Right. So, and I was lucky because the boss came around 12 o'clock. So by that time we did a couple of cars, and I already started to I started to get things like, right, that's that's the first thing we do. That's for wheels. That's for, and when the boss came, he said, come on, wash a car with me. So I wasn't perfect, but I already knew exactly because I've keep watching them how they do it. So I've started to learn how to use that jet wash better, so I wouldn't wet him. And uh, yeah, after we did that car, he came up to me and said, right, Alex, I'm sorry, but I can only give you 30 quid a day. And yeah, that's it, 30 quid a day. So I think, 30 quid a day. And I said, you know what, I'll take it, because what else can I do? Going back to, I was basically getting the same thing, doing cards now, because it was so bad, it got so bad, and it was no point doing it. So I said, right, I'll start. And then I was getting 30 quid a day, but some in car washes you leave tips, but at the end of shift he'll just tell me, right, Alex, you can go now, and then the other ones, they'll stay behind and just do the tips between them. So they didn't give me any tips, and yeah, that was it, 30 quid a day. And I stayed there for 3 weeks, and then he said, Alex, so, oh, look, I don't have a job for you anymore. And I said, all right, fair enough. If it's not busy, what can I do? I'm grateful because you keep me for 3 weeks. At least I got a bit of experience. And yeah, but then I came the other day, the next day I came over after what I had left for him to pay me. And I've seen other two new Albanian guys, new ones working. So I said, oh, right, no more job. But then you got two extra people, right? Cheers for that. But anyway, I got a bit of experience, so then I took it from there. And I'll tell you some other time about other car wash jobs, right? This was day 10. We have 1,000 push-ups. We already passed our goal. I think I got about 240 quid a month at the moment, something like that. There's still loads of people that said they'll chip in, and oh, it's just amazing. Thank you for that.